folks, Betsy Heller, Achievers Realty, here to give you a quick market update. Today, July 21st, it's a Friday afternoon and summer is in full session. I think we went right from winter to summer here in San Diego, close to the coast. We had very little spring. It was cool, and then full on hot. But I gotta say, after such a cold and wet winter for San Diego terms, we were happy to have some of that heat. So let me explain to you what's not hot. What's not hot is San Diego's real estate market when it comes to volume. We're actually seeing about 3/4 of the volume that we saw last year. Here's the graph of it week by week, just so you have a better look at it. Last year, we were trending on average at 573. So now we're down in the at 430 as the average days on week sold. And I think we're going to see another drop in the actual volume of homes sold by the end of the year again. So maybe even down to 400. So I think what you're going to hear when you hear people talking about the market not being as good as it was, what they're really just saying is that there's fewer homes for sale. What I'm seeing this year is more people who must sell. And that's because it hasn't been a really great climate for move-up buyers, most of whom, I think it's something more than 75%, have 4% fixed interest rates or lower. So unless they're tempted to buy something higher or to move to another state, they're not moving unless they must move. So somebody got sick, somebody passed away, they had to sell. So let's take a look at what that data looks like on the median list to sold price and the days on market. So we'll start with the days on market. So part of that market volume staying low is that you can see that we went from almost a 25, 30 days on market at the beginning of this year. So December was pretty slow. Anybody who bought in December totally scored. Down to now, we're down to 11 days on market on average. That means realistically that it's really just a week, because there's some prep time when they put it on the market, but you can't really walk into it. And there's some prep time at the end where they have multiple offers. And that brings me to the next and last slide for you to take a look at. And we'll have these out on our website and up on the YouTube channel for you to see. And this is the median list to sale price. What I want you to take a look at is that when you look closely on these lines, the red line is taller than the blue line for the majority of the year. What we're seeing now, and even 3 weeks ago, it was much higher. But what we're seeing is about a 1% difference between the ask price and the sold price. What does that mean for you and I right now when we're looking at buying another home or maybe buying an investment property? It means that pretty much all the time you're seeing competition. There isn't one transaction that I have done this year that has not been a multiple offer situation. I've had many buyers who have made it through this process with me this year and purchased. And I can tell you that they're in multiple offer situations. So this is just the new norm. Do I think that this means that the market is going to drop in price fourth quarter? No, I don't. Do I think that you might see the median price go down a bit? Yes. But the median price could go down just because of the kinds of homes that are going for sale. Are you seeing homes that are above 3 million sell fourth quarter normally? No, you're not. You see them in spring and summer when people want to move and downsize or move and upsize with a family that's bursting at the seams. So fourth quarter, you see people who must move, people who want to buy because they're investors, or people who are savvy and trying to get that move up home at a little bit of a discount. So I think that's what we're gearing up to in this August through December. I've been telling people that since January that I thought this was going to be a good time. I still believe it will be. We're seeing banks trying to position themselves so that they have more cash on hand so they don't get in the same problems that Silicon Valley Bank did. Although we're not really seeing that. We're definitely seeing the banks being more conservative in what they're doing. So for what you're looking at and when you're listening to people and people talking at cocktail parties and whatever you have coming up, I think you should know that I do not see in San Diego County prices coming down, particularly near the coast. But I don't see prices coming down. I do see a median price that might drop a little bit just because the kinds of homes coming for sale. So if you have any questions, have any interest in trying to figure out whether now is a good time for you to invest or maybe buy up, or maybe because we're at the top of the market, you want to cash out and go to a retirement home or maybe move out of state, give me a call. Happy to help you kind of go through that conversation of does that make sense or should you rent instead? All right, as always, look forward to serving you. Bye.